This is Häckeberga.
That's right, Michael. Häckeberga is a very scenic, beautiful trail that starts in Genarp and windles its way through the mixed forest around the Häckeberga castle and lake. It's a trail that can give you both a good workout and a nice leisure ride, all depending on how hard you pedal. As opposed to its bigger brother Björnstorp and evil aunt Risen, this trail lacks big elevation shifts and super techy terrain, which makes it perfectly suited for any beginners wanting to go for a big ride. It's difficult to get good info about how and when these trails came to be. No one seems to really know for sure. But I hear that people rode here as early as the 90s. All I know for sure is that these are the best and most popular trails in Skåne, and for good reason. Riders, welcome to another video. I hope you're doing super fantastic, because I am. Today marks the third installment of the Tour De Skåne, and we are in the glorious sunshine in the glorious village of Genarp. And you know what that means? No, you don't. Maybe you do. It's time to go on the trail called Häckeberga. The trail I'm going to do today is called Häckeberga Slingan, and it's the easiest of three trails here that starts out from this village. These trails have been here for like ever, and it's long been known as the mountain biking capital of Skåne. This is where you come if you just want to know what you're getting, and you know it's going to be good. It's some nice woodlands, and it's just super terrific. Right now I'm just doing a little bolt check. This morning I switched out my cranks so that all you guys who have been complaining about my cranks making noise, it wasn't the bottom bracket, it was actually the crank set that was just in bad nick. This is what I could get a hold of. It's a SRAM NX with a 30-tooth narrow wide chainring. And it's going to be super good, I think. I had a 32 before, so now my gear ratio is going to be even better. It's going to be 30 to 48 in the back, so that's kind of good. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to swallow my coffee, and we're going to get going. So the Häckeberga trail starts out just the exact same way that the Risen trail starts, and that's by going over the road and then straight over this big clear cut. And there aren't really many signs here, so you're just gonna have to trust it that this way is the right way. Oh, that's a big ant pile. I will try to show you every fork in the road so you know where to go. Oh, it's beautiful around here. Oh man. Hi. And yes, you actually do share the trail with other users like hikers and dog walkers. So always keep an eye out, because this part that we're on right now is not a bike specific path. This trail doesn't get much more bumpy than this, and there aren't really any big climbs or big descents. You just kind of cruise, so it's perfect for beginners if you want to taste the MTB life a little bit. This is the perfect spot. The perfect little route for it. And then of course you go right here,
So here is a little bit of a tricky thing, but they put sand on it, so now it's not tricky anymore. Okay, good to know. So here's a fork in the road. So this is where you keep going on the Risen route, and this is where, if you want to go back home from Risen, you go here. So that's a two-way that we just rode, and you're going to want to follow the white spots all the way around this trail. Oh, they kind of fixed this part. That's good. This is always such a mud hole in the winter, but they put gravel here, so it's going to handle the moisture a little bit better. Yeah, up and over this. Crossing a walkway again. Take it easy. Share the trails with everybody else who wants to use this beautiful forest. Yeah, bit of a descent here. Going over a walkway, take it easy. Okay, so this is where the road splits up. You can go a longer route, the real route to Häckeberga, which will go along Risen a little while more, or you can take the shortcut through just down the hill here, and you're going to be on your way to Häckeberga route. I don't know how long, maybe a kilometer more trail if you go to the right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. This does have some rootiness, but this is also not the Häckeberga route. This is in fact Risen. And it's gonna turn right around and go for an uphill climb here. Uphill climb, yeah. Most climbs are uphill, Mike. I think this is the rootiest part of the whole trail. A bit of a crux maneuver here. Oh, an actual jump. Or whatever you would call that. And here is where you want to go to the left, and then you're going to find a sign right here. It tells you where to go. So I'm going to take it a little bit easier. What I like about this trail is that it changes in pace, so that there are moments where you can take it a little bit more easy and kind of enjoy the nature. So yeah, here's the real deviation, where you'll go to the left for Häckeberga, which we're going to do, and continue on the Risen loop if you are a person who's into that kind of stuff. Oh, nice bit of trail here. I almost didn't recognize this part. Oh yeah, big climb energy coming up. Let's go. Really just got to pedal through it. Is there such a thing as negative fitness? Because that's me. Right here, it's another fork in the road, and I think it's just up the road from the shortcut where we left off before. And make sure you're clipped in for this. Oh, sand. Okay, it is fun to ride bikes. This is where I take a lift. Quite obvious. It is fun to ride bikes, and I love it. But getting the experience of nature is a real big driving force in me getting out on the bike. I like hiking in the forest as much as I like biking in the forest. Okay, so this is where you're going to want to take it a little bit easy. So this is one of two parts where you actually ride on the road, and that's not very nice, is it? But it's only for a short while. Be wary of fast motorcycles here, because they do tend to drive like crazy here. I don't remember if that's the trail, but I do think we're gonna keep on going. You can see, because there are white markings on the trees. I think maybe the Skåne trail would lead us right here. But this is where we're gonna go in. There's a biking sign. So just trust that you're gonna ride until you see a clear sign. Oh yeah, this bit. This also gets flooded in the winter, so that's why there are so many deviations and big ruts and holes. So don't go blasting in there. That wouldn't be a nice time for you. It's so green here. Spring is springing. The end of April. Yeah, biking to the left. So I feel like we gotta stop here for a while. Still a bit muddy here. Yeah, indeed. Oh, where do I go? Okay, first clip accident, but I think coming out here instead, crossing over here. That should do the trick. 2 gears lighter. Where do we go? Right there. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, clips and 170mm cranks. Rocks everywhere. Just bomb straight over it. No finesse at all. Yeah. Takes a while for these things to dry up. This next part is really beautiful. But also tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna try it on camera. Let's go again. So that was easier than I thought. Just took a couple of tries. Oh. Need a bigger gear, smaller gear for this. So yeah, this trail is kind of techy, kind of rooty, but it's not difficult, I wouldn't say, except for this little move right here. Just gotta lift your front wheel over that big root. Like, it takes some balance and some planning of your route, but it's not difficult. There's no big climbs, only small ones. A few steep ones, but nothing you can't manage with a little bit of willpower. Oh, I doubt I would have made that climb without my clips. Oh yeah, so we're coming out to this road. So it's actually 3 main roads, but this is not asphalt road, so just a forest road. And this is also where you go quite a long bit, but there are arrows, dots everywhere to keep you going in the right direction. And finally, we're supposed to go right here. Watch out for the barrier. Go around it. Okay, one more sketchiness. I don't remember this. It's totally rollable, that one. All right, we're coming to a junction where we're supposed to, whoa, this is giving you a little bit of anxiety, but no problem. Aye! Owie! Could hear some trimming over there. Another nice campsite. And there, peeking through, is the castle. So as we're traversing across this land, we have a beautiful view of the Häckeberga castle. And we're soon enough gonna start descending into a parking lot where the biggest confusion might take place as to where to go. Let me show you. Right there are 2 arrows, and you are supposed to go on the road here. I would suggest going on the left side so you can see oncoming traffic. We're gonna go to the left right here. Like so. And we're on safe trails again. Hi. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You might have oncoming traffic at any time. Yeah. Oh, just locking my vision on the wrong things here. Also got to watch out for branches sticking out everywhere. Oh, jump. Yeah. More roadage then. Yeah, we're gonna veer left here. Just a little ways up the road. Oh yeah, just this type of terrain that I I'm really happy that I'm being clipped in right now. And a little bit of target fixation and going off the trail. Bit of a rock obstacle to get over. No problems with clips. Yeah. This is a bit of a crux. Yeah. Oh man. Things do get easier when you're clipped in. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Fun bit of trail. Yeah. So not a very busy road, but nonetheless, a road. Take it easy. Don't get hit by motorcycles. Yeah. Gonna veer to the left. Clear sign. Clear sign there. Just gotta follow the marked path. So this fast bit of trail is kind of sandy, so watch out for sand pits like this one and this one and this one. Just wanna take it easy because the corners are slippery and it's sandy at the bottom here, so watch out. Yeah, like I said, really sandy. This is where the trail continues. Anyway, so in light of people not saying hello, don't be a person who doesn't say hello in the first. This is a bit of a crux to get over, it's so muddy. Be a XC cyclist who's friendly and says hello. I meet a lot of XC people who aren't saying hello, they just stare you down and don't say anything, or just ignore you when you meet them in the trail. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Okay, here's a sign. IP, that's for Idrottsplatsen, the athletic part. This is where the Björnstorp White Trail links up, and here you will be on Skåneleden once again, so take it easy. So yeah, you could go right here and loop that part as well. That's another 15 kilometers. I have done it once. It took about 3 hours. Me and Victor did it. You've seen him before in this channel. But yeah, it's quite the adventure to do both in one day, in one sitting. And then we go to the left. It's very clear because there are several markings. Yeah, you should go, if you want to deviate a little bit from the route, there's a nice little meadow here, a little valley, which is very pretty, especially when the grass and the flowers break through a little bit more. Just a pro tip. But this is actually the hiking way, hiking path, and where you as a biker should go is here. And you might meet people going very fast, but this is bi-directional, so you're in the clear. You're not doing it wrong. And I might say something here because this is skinny. 760 go through, but not very much wider than that. Here is where you might meet. We're very close to the parking lot, and this is where you might meet a lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of preschools, a lot of schools being out here on excursions. They kind of move in this area. You're going to want to go to the left. Even though this is a biking trail only, I do occasionally meet kids here who don't know any better. And you know, if you do, just gently tell them, friendly, so tell them that there might be bikes coming very fast here and they should stay off the trail for their own sake. They've actually built beautiful bridges here made for bikes and a mud pit. But take it easy, because even though there's some anti-slip material, it might get very slippery in the wet. So take it easy. And we're back where we started. So this is transportation route. It's very blind in the summer, so take it easy. And just like that, we're back. Whew! That was a good day in the saddle.
Didn't have any other cup with me, but it'll do. Coffee is coffee. Yeah, that was a nice ride. We can cross off another trail on the old trail map. Where do you want to see me go next? Please tell me in the comments. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to support me in any way, shape or form, the easiest thing you can do is just subscribe to my channel and like the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. I am very happy that you joined along, and hopefully you'll go out on this trail and enjoy it just as much as I did this day. If you do, make sure to keep good trail etiquette and say hello to other riders and other trail users. Be friendly, give a heads up if you're coming up towards somebody going slower than you. And yeah, just be friendly. Don't alienate people on the trails. We do want them to still be around, don't we? Enough preaching. Yeah. Until next time, have a super good one, and I'll talk to you soon. This has been Michael from Mike's Bike Rides. Bye for now.